All right, on today's show, I welcome on some very special guests. They are members of the Mount St. Charles Girls Volleyball team. I'm joined by senior captains Allie Melnychuk. She is a setter, an outside hitter, and libero. Recently just played libero, Joy Teixeira, and Coach Debate. How are you guys today?
Good. How are you?
Good, dude, doing well.
Doing great, thank you.
Doing good. How are you?
Good. Hey guys, thank you very much for joining the show. I really appreciate it. I gotta ask first, and we'll start with you, coaches. What was it like, having all the uncertainty of the season coming into the fall, if you guys were gonna have a season or not? How did you feel?
So we were kind of playing a lot over the summertime, and so I saw these girls a lot in the summertime. We had this hope that we might get the chance to play, and we really had that up to the start of the school year, and then we knew it wasn't going to happen, and I honestly didn't think we were going to have a season at all. I thought that something during the winter season with basketball or hockey would really say, you know what, it's not worth doing sports this year. So I'm pretty excited that we get this opportunity to get on the floor and coach and be around these kids. It's exciting for me as a coach.
That's awesome. And Joy, how about yourself?
Yeah, I'm really in the same boat as Josh there. We didn't think that we were gonna have a season, and it's just great. Volleyball was something that I think we all took for granted leading up prior to COVID, and just getting back on the floor. It takes on a whole different meaning now that we have the opportunity to even play.
That's awesome. That's great. And then Allie, how about yourself?
Yeah, I agree. It was really frustrating at the beginning, like when I didn't think we were going to have a season, but now that we do, like every game really matters. And I'm really glad we could actually play.
That's awesome. That's great. Now, how does it feel when you just first step on the court and get into some practices? Like, what's that feeling like? And how excited are you just to be there, Joy?
Yeah, things are a lot different this season. One, wearing masks. Two, there's kind of this element missing with, no high fives and no huddles between points. But we try to make the most of it where we bring high energy to each game. And it's just a really great feeling, especially being a senior and this being my final season. It really is just a different feel than every other season prior, and it's been a great season so far. So
that's great. And Allie, how about yourself?
I was really excited that we got to play, and I think it's been going like really well, and it's just really fun.
That's great. That's awesome. And Coach?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't think we were going to have it at all. So just to be out coaching these girls, and the difference is everything is important, and I think not having that fall season and not being around everybody for a while has really allowed these athletes to sort of buy into things that we're trying to do and really are excited to be on the floor. And so it's been super fun from the second we opened the gym to when we left practice today. It's been fun every time.
That's great. That's great. And now, Coach, I know we kind of talked about this a little out there. What's it like? Just we talked about how volleyball. What's it like to play volleyball in the spring? Going back to playing in the spring on the girls' side.
Yeah, like we talked about, it's a little different. When the fall, we're not so much worried about college visits and stuff like that. We're more on the SAT side during the fall. But we've got some players that don't and there's definitely prom season around the corner. So there's all sorts of stuff that I would never normally deal with on the girls' side. So it's interesting, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. Just to get the opportunity to be out there with these girls is a lot of fun.
And how about yourself, Allie? How does it feel to start in the spring?
I would say the biggest thing is the heat in the gym. It is so hot now, and getting used to that has been kind of hard. But besides that, since it's my senior year, it's kind of more relaxed, and I don't have to it's not as stressful school-wise.
That's good. And then Joy?
I think playing in the spring almost brings our season, for me and Allie at least, kind of full circle, considering that we started back in middle school, and middle school volleyball is a spring sport. So it's really full circle, beginning in the spring and ending in the spring.
That's awesome. That's crazy to think about that too. That it went full circle for you guys and to play playing in the spring and finish your last season. Now, Allie, you mentioned it's hot. What's it like being when it's hotter in the gym, wearing the mask? What kind of elements is that like?
It is so uncomfortable, but we've been trying. We have lots of like mask breaks and water breaks. And in the games, after each game, we like go outside and get some fresh air.
That's good. And then Joy, how about yourself?
Yeah, it's like the other day when it was really humid out, I think we were all drenched at the end of the game. I mean, it was hot a couple times in the fall, but it's I don't think our varsity team has ever played in this heat, so we'll see where it takes us.
Yeah, definitely. And then Coach, how about yourself?
For me, I'm sort of it's a little. I'm used to it being the boys' season. It's just the masks. Just it's not something I want to wear, but we're gonna do whatever we have to get the season in for the girls and keep everyone safe. It's just we got to take breaks more breaks than we normally would. It's something we're trying to still get used to a little bit.
Yeah. Are you able to do you find it better? Do you find it a little bit harder to communicate, or is it like, what do you have to throw more hand signals? What do you have to do, Coach?
I mean, for me, like I'm definitely more. I like to have fun with our girls, so sometimes I'm yelling and they're not sure if I'm really being serious or if I'm smiling at the mask. So sometimes you got to pull the mask down to let them know that hey, we're just having a good time and we're trying to get some things done. So it's different, you know. But no hand signals. The girls have done a really good job of adapting and really focusing and listening and trying to get what we're getting on the court across. So nothing really changes there other than sometimes I got to make sure that we know that we're not really yelling for to be mad, but we're yelling to say, hey, we can do this and we can have some fun with it.
Yeah, definitely. And then Allie, how about yourself? Do you find it more difficult to communicate or no?
Yeah, definitely. As a setter, I'm like supposed to call all the plays out, and I have to like even like yell it really loud, and just we've definitely been a lot louder this year, but it helps. Communication's a big part of the game.
Definitely. And then Joy, how about yourself?
I think with the masks, sometimes I think at the beginning of the season when we were first practicing, there was some kind of confusion because you're not sure who's saying what. But I think on the positive side that it's almost helped us come together better as a team because now we can even go as far and recognize each other's voices and just kind of the bond between us now that we kind of have this more like intimacy has just really strengthened us as a team, especially in aspects of communication.
That's awesome. That's great. That's a great thing that makes your team stronger. Who would have known mask would make a team a lot stronger than what it is. So there's a positive out of a negative right there. That's
Right.
the way to look at it. And then now, Allie, you mentioned, as a setter, you have to call the plays and everything. What's the most important thing about a setter to know about your outside hitters and how to get them set up? Like, what's one of the most important things, and for the folks at home who don't know what a setter is?
I would just say like connecting with them and making sure that they're always ready to hit. I distribute the ball out to the hitters after the pass is given to me. So just making sure they're all ready to hit and that they're like communicating with me.
That's great. And do you have like a favorite set? Is there a set like you like to do the back set, or I have to do the hand motion and do it? But do you have to do the back set, a quick set? Do you have like a favorite one that you like to use?
Yeah, I like to do shoots, even though we really haven't gotten to that yet because I don't know, it's just more advanced. But yeah, I like to do a shoot out to the outside.
That's awesome. That's great. And then Joy, now being an outside hitter, what's it like to be an outside hitter, or is there a favorite thing that you like to do? And I know you just played the libero position as well too. So what's those two positions like?
Yeah, so they're definitely very starkly different positions. As libero, you're the first person to touch the ball, and then as the outside, you're usually the last person to touch the ball on your side. But honestly, I think the biggest thing that's come out of it for me is just adaptability. Wherever Coach Josh needs me, like I'm more than willing to play whatever position, whether that's hitting outside, setting, or playing libero. So that's my biggest takeaway from kind of shifting positions over my 4-year high school career.
That's awesome. That's great. Now that we have your coach too as well on this call, is there a position that you guys would like to play for one possession in one game?
I would love to play middle. That's usually the tallest hitter plays that, and I'm 5'2", but
You got it. You got it.
I'd have to say middle too, because that's honestly the one position I've never played during a game.
Done.
So
We're gonna make this happen.
Yes. Yeah. That's
Put it down. Put it in the books. We're gonna figure it out.
Yes. I'm excited. Yeah, we gotta make it happen for them to play the middle hitter. We gotta
Right.
Senior night might have to be tonight or something. Or did you guys already have your senior night?
Yeah, with everything going on, we wanted to make sure we honored our seniors early, just in case all of a sudden tomorrow we say, "Oh, we got to shut this down." It was important to us and to our kids and our family that we got this, that we got the senior night in early. Just again, starkly different than what we're used to. Just on a whole nother level. But we wanted to make sure we honored them, and we're going to try to do something if we get the season to the end of it all the way. We're going to try to do something one more time at the very end of the season. I think we have our home game as the last game of the season as well, so maybe we can do something then special there too.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, totally understandable. I know that sometimes during the basketball season, I think people are there senior night, like during the second game of the season.
Yeah, that's what it was for us at game 2. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be a little different, but hey, it's important for you guys as well too to at least get that in, to get the recognition as well too. Has there been a favorite game so far during the season that you guys have played and anyone that's enjoyed? Joy, how about yourself?
Honestly, senior night was a lot of fun. But I think last night's game against South Kingston has probably been my favorite, even though it was probably my worst game of the season. I think it was great to see us. We won the first 2 sets, lost the the third and fourth, and then ended up winning the fifth. And I just think it really goes to show, like, our grit and determination to just grind through even the toughest times on the court.
That's awesome. That's great. And Allie, how about yourself?
I would say the South Kingston game, because a lot of people, I don't think, were expecting us to win that game. And it's like good because most teams are going to look at us and they're not expecting us to be as better as we got this year than last year. So it was a good beginning game to prove that we're going to be good this season.
That's great. And then coach?
This is going to sound pretty corny, but it's that Tom Brady line. It's the next game that's the favorite, because each time we've stepped on the floor, we've done something better than the last game. So it's for me as a coach, it's nice to see that progression. Like Allie said, no one expected us to win that game last night. We're a young team. We had a lot of inexperience to start the season. So no one expected us to win that game last night, but I knew what we've been working on in practice and how things have been progressing, that we had a chance to just make it competitive. And then I saw the kind of the way the game opened up. I was like, okay, we've got a shot to win this thing. So for me, it's as corny as it sounds. It's like that next game. I want to see what we're going to do next. What's the next thing we're going to get better at to make us even stronger?
All right, that's great. And now you're probably going to answer my next question, because I was going to ask, is there a game that you're looking forward to during the season? But I think Coach, you might say the next game.
Yeah, I mean, LaSalle tomorrow, and then we got. The next 3 games are going to be all on the road, all tough matches. LaSalle, they're really solid. North Kingstown, obviously, they're just a juggernaut. And then at Pro, they've got a couple of really good, talented seniors and a freshman who's pretty solid. But just to get on the floor every night and coach and be around these girls has been a lot of fun. So as long as we get to do that, I don't care who we play or when we play, just let's go play.
I love it. I love it. And how about yourself, Joy or Allie? What's the next game that you're looking forward to?
All of them, if that's an acceptable answer. Kind of similar to what Coach Josh just said. Just every opportunity to get out there and play and prove to ourselves and prove to the other teams that despite our youngness, that we have a shot. And it's just mind over matter, and it's really just a mental game. That we just can prove to ourselves and prove to others that we have what it takes to be in the Final Four, and who knows, maybe even win states.
That'd be great. And then Allie, how about yourself? Same thing?
I would say I'm looking forward to obviously all the games, but more specifically North Kingston, because they're probably the best team in the league. And I think it'd be really fun to play against them because they have good hitters, and I feel like we could get some really good plays out of it.
That'd be awesome. Well, good luck to you guys as you continue on going through this crazy season. I have some questions now that I just want to ask that are more for fun and for the listeners to get to know you guys a little bit more. So we'll start with you, Coach. Do you have any pregame rituals or superstitions?
So yeah, I mean, it's weird. When we have home games, I shower before every game, even if I come from my house and I'm clean and I've already showered, I shower before every game. And it's weird. Like right now, we've won 3 games in a row, and I've worn the same pair of jeans and the same T-shirt to all of those matches. And right now I don't see that changing. You know, but nothing like nothing crazy. But it's definitely some quirks there. Yeah.
Have you washed those jeans and shirts, or do you not wash
I'll
them?
leave that to your imagination. I don't know.
I'm just gonna. And then, Allie, how about yourself?
I don't really think I have a superstition, but I always have a pep talk. Joy and I give the team a good pep talk before each set of each game, just to get them all like hyped up.
That's awesome. And Joy, how about yourself?
Yeah, same like Allie just said, the kind of pregame like hype pep talk. But also I think just a superstition that we all kind of have is if you're serving and the other team calls a timeout, we don't hold the ball. We hand it around. The server does not hold the ball. That's kind of a little superstition that I think a lot of volleyball teams have.
That's awesome. That's a cool one. Is there like one celebration that you guys used to do that you missed that was in the game that after you got a point or anything? Allie, why don't you start us off?
I wouldn't say there's like one that we don't do, but a new one that we do for Joy is whenever she has an ace, we salute her because she's going to the Naval Academy.
That's
So we
awesome.
like congratulate her on that.
That's awesome. And Joy, do you have one for Allie?
Not so much a celebration, but I know that if she gets first ball and I get second ball, she always gets third ball. So
That's awesome. I don't know about yourself, Coach.
No, I mean, I'm pretty vocal as it is, but it's weird. You think with the mask on and knowing everything that's going on, I would be quieter. And I think through the first 3 games, I've been more excited than I have been the last couple of years. So definitely a little louder than I have been and screaming and more in celebration that, hey, we're doing things well here and we can be excited. So, but no crazy, I wish I could jump on the floor and give them like a chest bump or something like that. Cause sometimes we do some fun stuff and I want to be part of it, but it's fun just to see them get out there and play and they're excited to play.
That's great. That's awesome. And Joy, congratulations on going to the Naval Academy. That's awesome. It's such a great accomplishment.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Do you guys have favorite kind of food that you like?
I love anything spicy. It's like love anything spicy. Like I've been eating a lot of turkey chili lately, and I'm going through a bottle of Frank's Red Hot a day. So I love spicy food.
That's a lot of spice.
And dessert and anything dessert, but I'm trying to stay away from that right now.
Is there a favorite dessert, Coach? Is that ice cream? What's your weekend?
Anything, literally anything. Doesn't matter. Put it in front of me. I love it.
I love it. And Joy, about yourself?
I kind of like all food, but if I had to like pick, I love chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh, good choice. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
And Allie, how about yourself?
I love mac and cheese.
Oh, that's a good one too. What kind? Do you have like a specific kind? Do you like buffalo chicken one, or is it just regular mac and cheese?
My grandma makes some really good homemade mac and cheese.
Right. So when your grandma makes them for the team, can I show up and have some of that? All right. Sounds good. All right. Do you guys have a favorite music and artist? Allie, go ahead.
I like Lil Uzi Vert.
All right.
Whoa, did not see that one coming.
Is there a favorite song that you like by him?
No, just any of his songs.
Any. And then Joy, how about yourself?
You guys probably won't see this coming, but my favorite band is Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could see that from Joy. Got that classic rock. She's got that classic vibe. I could definitely see that.
All right. And then Coach, how about yourself?
I don't really have like a favorite band. I'm as long as it's not country, I can kind of go with the flow of anything: rock, rap, R&B, hip hop. Just country just doesn't get it done for me.
Yeah. All right. And then Joy, now, do you guys play any other sports outside of volleyball?
I do swim.
Oh, nice. How was the swim season this year?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know, was there anything different about it with this year? I don't know much about swimming, to be honest.
Yeah, we were supposed to wear masks like after, like whenever we're not swimming, we wear masks outside of the pool. But besides that, it was pretty normal because obviously you don't wear a mask when you're swimming.
Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting if you had to do that. But I had to put on some scuba gear at that point if you had to do that and then enjoy it by yourself.
I don't play any other sports for Mount or anything like that, but I do run and I love to go to the gym.
Nice, that's awesome. And then you coach boys volleyball, and then
Boys volleyball, girls volleyball, club volleyball, summer camp volleyball, pretty much all it's got that I have time for. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. All right, last and final question before I let you guys go. Favorite thing to do outside of volleyball? Allie, why don't you start us off?
I would say just hanging out with my friends. I like to go to the beach in the summer.
Nice, nice. Enjoy.
I think Allie kind of took that one for me. I love hanging out with my friends. But if I'm not doing that, you can catch me at a flying lesson or scuba diving. So
Flying lesson?
yes, I'm working towards my private pilot's license.
Wow, that's crazy. And you're doing scuba too?
Yes, I'm a master scuba diver.
All right. Wow. That's amazing. It makes me feel like I've done nothing with my life. So, and how about yourself, Coach?
I love spending time with the family. You know, this coaching takes up a lot of time, and when I'm not there, I try to be present with everybody here.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, guys, that's all the questions I have for you. Any comments, statements, or anything before we sign off?
Girls.
Thank you so much for having us.
Go Mount.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Go Mount.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime, guys, and good luck with the season. Coach, do you have anything before we sign off?
Thanks for having us. It was cool to be a part of this. Something new for all of us here.
Yeah, definitely. Anytime. I would love to, have you guys back on anytime you'd like to come on. Good luck with the rest of the season as well, too. And I'll try to watch some games. Where can we watch games if we want to watch the games?
Yeah, so you can follow us on Twitter at MSCVB and on Instagram at Mount Volleyball.
Okay.
So we'll broadcast our games live on both of those sites. Basically every game we can. Yeah.
That's awesome. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check out some games. I love volleyball. Volleyball was one of my favorite sports, and I used to play in college, so I love it. So I'm excited to watch and catch some games. I'll be rooting for you guys this year. Just don't tell anyone else. But yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
No problem, guys. Have a good one. Be safe. All right.
Thanks. You too. Thank you.